What's going on, everyone? What is poppin'? I am back here today on Pokemon Showdown for some more OU content. You already know I am here with the heat once again. I just want to say thank you everybody for all the support on the last video. It was great reading everybody's comments about how y'all found me. Very diverse, so I was really interested in that. And speaking of which, I am very interested also to know, how did you guys get into competitive Pokemon? Like, what was the start of your journey? And if you're new into competitive and you're just getting into it, what led you up to this point in time right now to get into it? That was another question I had that I wanted to know, since y'all found me, so you obviously must like watching competitive Pokemon. So how'd you get into it? So let's outplay the YouTube algorithm once again and come through. I want to see all of you there. Now, this team that I have here, I made built around a Pokemon that has been suggested to me for quite a long time to use. Throughout the entire Generation 7, I remember getting comments left and right asking me to use Banded Gengar. I tried, but like it was not successful due to the current meta of what that time was. But I tried again, and I actually made a Banded Gengar team that worked. This is a Choice Banded Trick Gengar with Destiny Bond, Trick Room, and Sucker Punch. So Banded Sucker Punch actually does over half to Dragapult, which is pretty nice. It is Jolly Nature, of course, so we have max speed. But the way this thing works is it uses the Choice Spin that it has to cripple a Pokemon with Trick. It can do that, first of all, steal another item that might be more useful. We also have Destiny Bond, so after we trick an item, we can click Destiny Bond, or we can click it immediately. It's a great Pokemon to get rid of a Mon that could otherwise pose as a problem to our team. So we have that there. We also have Trick Room, which works with negative priority. So in that way, right, because we are a fast Pokemon, Destiny Bond would go first, and it would last until the end of the next turn. But you can't use it more than once. The new mechanic is you can't use Destiny Bond twice in a row, because it will fail the second time you use it, if you use it in a row. So I have Trick Room here to ensure that because most Pokemon will be going last after Destiny Bond, Trick Room ensures they go first, which is nice because then it will keep Destiny Bond active throughout the next turn as well. So that's really nice. Sucker Punch, like I said, is priority, and that's basically the set here. I might be going insane by bringing Banded Gengar, but it's gonna work. Okay, I'll show you guys. We have Clefable here, which is Unaware, a good wish Pokemon. Initially, actually, the first 5 Pokemon I had were Kanto, and I actually had a Rhydon in this slot here, but I noticed that Dracovish was really annoying, so I put Chinese Seismitoad in its place. But it was supposed to be like a Kanto team. But I couldn't really get it there just yet. Maybe I'll do that sometime. But yeah, Unaware Clef is there to stop setup sweepers and support the team really nicely. We have Mew, signature Mew set, by the way, Transform Mew with Will-O-Wisp, Soft Boil, and Defog, enough speed to outrun Mimikyu. It's a really fantastic Pokemon because it can cripple things with, or I guess sort of weaken things with Will-O-Wisp due to it having the power of moves, and then Transform if things are trying to set up on us and try to copy a sweep or something, or just a Pokemon that could be really good. Then we have Gyarados here, my signature Chinese set with 3 attacks T-Wave. Very nice Pokemon there. And then we have Snorlax, which is a really solid Pokemon. It can check Kyurem really well too because of Thick Fat. And that's why I'm not running a Spadef Clefable. Fizdef is nice because it can deal with Hawlucha, Mimikyu, and stuff. And then finally, we have Seismitoad, Chinese set here with the rocks. So we got the rocks Defog, some status thrown around here and there. Banded Gengar is the team that I built this thing around. And I'll show you guys how it works. So let's just hop right into it and see how we do in our first game. And we got our first game pretty much immediately here, as you can see. It's a Sandaconda team. I'm actually going to lead Gengar here, even though he might leave with something faster. Banded Gengar is actually quite nice. He does lead Dragapult here. I could actually just Sucker Punch turn 1 and just try to get as much damage on this as I can. And he Draco Meteors, which does knock me out, so he's probably Choice Specs. We disable him too. Actually, you know what Pokemon kind of wins? Snorlax. So we got a ton of damage on the Dragapult there, which is pretty nice. He goes right into Jirachi, so I'm not sure what set he is. He's the Sub CM. Or Sub Power Punch? Gets a crit there though. But haven't seen Sub Power Punch before on Jirachis. Heat Crash comes through though. We don't get flinched. Snorlax is out here. Look at him standing though. Snorlax is standing up. That's a standing ovation right there. Get that big damage on that. Not bad, not bad. This is kind of a roll, isn't it? So I think what I'll do here is I'll wish Snorlax back up. Because we don't want him to... I mean, he could pick us off with an attack. He could also get parrot here, which would be nice. But yeah, it's kind of a roll. And yeah, I guess he wins the roll. But this is fine. All a part of my plan. I'm gonna go into Gyarados here, as he actually doesn't really have much for it. I guess he has Mandibuzz, but we can T-Wave that too. So yep, we can go ahead and do that. Zero Aura comes out here. Chinese Seismitoad can handle this, I believe. And then we can just yeah, just go here for the Earth Power. As he knocks off, he'll take the Helmet Chip and Life Orb Chip too. Earth Power plus that definitely knocks it out. Sandaconda comes in here. Kind of curious about that one, because Scald is going to obliterate it really well. And he gets Rocks Up, which is not really a problem for my team. Dragapult is super weak, so he's going to just go into that. And I can just go into my Chinese Gyarados here, which is a pretty good check to it, I think. As he goes for the Shadow Ball, and that does 28. That does 28%. We could T-Wave this Mandibuzz now. And then, yeah, I guess go into Mew. Mew Defog seems pretty fine. So we'll go into Mew here as he goes right for the Paralysis. Nice yellow color there. Get this Defog off now. And he goes right for the U-turn. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So I would assume he'd go back into Dragapult here. He could also go into Sandaconda. But we'll see. So Sandaconda, probably a Shed Skin, I guess, but I mean, it's kind of a hard Seismitoad there. Actually, this Dragapult, it might have been Scarf damage, actually. 28%? Seems kind of interesting. Maybe that's how much it is. I'm gonna go, I could go Clefable here. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna go Clefable. Because he might just drop a Draco, or actually Shadow Ball's here. Yeah, that actually looks like Scarf damage to me. That, I'm pretty sure, is a Scarf Dragapult. I like the Sucker Punch though. We got to show off the Sucker Punch. But we'll show off the more utility side of this Pokemon as well later on. What are you trying to do here? Shadow Ball again? So, not bad. Like, definitely, I guess showcasing the solidness of this team in a way. But yeah, at this point, like, he can't win. Whenever they just wait at like the very end, I feel like they're just like typing up like an essay or something to say to me, but I guess not. I know these ladder people too much, but maybe he was just thinking of how to, or which ones to sack first of all. So yeah, good game to start us off there. And let's move on to the next one. Gengar is usually the lead on these kind of teams. This guy's got a very interesting rain team. Very, very interesting indeed. I wonder if a Bandit Sucker Punch... I'm pretty sure it knocks out Gengar. Bandit Sucker from my Gengar? I am jolly though. He does lead Pelipper, so I'm actually going to trick this thing turn 1. So I think that'll be interesting. So now we just turn this into a banded... No, there's no way. How would he know? How would he know? Alright, well. He predicts my Seismitoad very well. So here what I'm going to do is go Gyarados, which will eat this up, I think, pretty decently. He goes for Hydro. Yep, we eat that up. Let's fire off a T-Wave here, I think, or... Yeah, let's fire off a T-Wave. So Ludicolo now has been neutered. Excellent. Here what we can do is probably just Waterfall for some damage. But his Giga Drains are doing too much. We can wish this thing back up later on too. I'll go Snorlax here as he Hydros, but Eevee to avoid getting 2-hit KO'd, I guess. So I'll just rest here. He'll be faster than me still. But he goes Dreadnought, so I can go back to Seismitoad here. And then he actually goes Gengar here. Okay. Okay. I don't think he has a grass move. So let's just go ahead and do some damage here. That looks like Specs to me. He lives on 1. Power of the Chinese spread right there. Trying to make my opponents have an easier time. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to switch to Clefable here. Yep, as he goes Blastoise, that works out pretty well. We can just wish... Nah, we're going to Aromatherapy here. We are unaware, so... It seems he's very unaware of that. Let's actually get damage here. And the Ice Beams. That's a Life Orb one, though. Got a special attack drop, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's wish up here. He goes Pelipper. We get to wish up, I think, our... We don't know what set he is, actually. We could wish up Gyarados, or we could wish up Seismitoad. What's better to wish? Probably Gyarados is a little better to wish up here, because we can switch into a water move on him. Hurricane. Oh, that's Choice Specs. Nice, nice. It's time for the old Gengar. Yep. Take away his Choice Spec so he can't do damage. And then let's go for the I could Destiny Bond first. But is this as much of a threat? Okay, so we took a Damp Rock. We could take away a Life Orb if we wanted to. Or we could Trick Room here for negative priority. Ooh, I'm a Trick Room here. Check this out. Trick Room here. And then we're gonna go into Snorlax. As he goes Draco's ult, that's fine. We go Seismitoad here. As he subs. I could have literally cursed up there, but I thought he would I thought it'd be like Banded or something. Alright, but we got some damage on this, which is pretty nice. I kinda want Rocks up. Yeah, we get Rocks up here. Let's have some fun with Transform Mew. He actually defogged there, okay. So I'll just Destiny Bond here. Alright, we can do that. Trick Room up here. And I guess we go into, what do we go into? So he'll probably Dragon Claw. So we go Clefable. He tries to sub. So we get Moonblast here. It's a very interesting set. He actually crits me there, which is annoying, but we'll do what we gotta do. I think Snorlax will definitely be the win con, for sure. Yo, you get 2 KO'd. I'm definitely faster. So he actually goes Dreadnought here. What do we do? I guess I Protect. Like an SD won't help him out. He Earthquakes, okay. Nice, nice. We can just stall out the rain a little bit. Beautiful. Banded Gengar actually put in a lot more work than I thought, especially with Trick Room. Alright, Pelipper gone, so now all it is just getting rid of the rain. Which is absolutely fantastic. Would he Bolt Beak here is the question? I'm not sure. Honestly, I feel like we could live a Bolt Beak. Yeah, we do. Pretty easily, actually. More than I thought. It's not like a Dracovish. It is a Draco Zolt. So Dreadnought comes in now. We can just protect to stall the rain turnout. I mean, I could go Seismitoad here at this point at this point in time. I feel like he'd go for the water move. But he Stone Edges, that's okay too. Let's go into Mew. Oh, I tricked him a Choice Band, never mind. I forgot about that. I've been playing this thing the wrong way the whole time. Yeah, this thing has a Choice Band on it. Which is absolutely beautiful because now he cannot knock us out. Yeah, this thing burned. This thing paralyzed. We still have Clefable at a decent amount of health for Blastoise too. So it's looking pretty good. What do we do here? Oh, you know what we do? Oh, we're gonna counter him. Oh, you just set up the rain for me. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Nice. I think we win now. Cause we got the Mew transformed and he's out. GG, good game. On to the next one right now. That was a good one. That was a really solid game. Essentially, you know, the ban scenario, it led us into the Mew scenario, which allowed us to transform. And then he set up the rain dance too for us. That was insane. I'm glad to see that my Mew set still works here. Alright, where's this game at? There we go. Pretty standard team. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Crawdon's cool to see, I guess. I'll lead Gengar. He leads with Seismitoad. We can trick this thing turn 1. And let's see what he goes for here. Earth Power. So he's locked in. We could either Destiny Bond here, which is not a bad option. We get rid of this thing immediately. Or we could go Gyarados. I think I'm going to go Gyarados here and save Gengar. So this gives us an opportunity. Oh, he actually goes Rotom. So that's another fine play on his part there to scout for that. Tricks my Seismitoad to Choice Scarf. We gave him a Choice Band. Okay. I could Toxic here. I think I'm going to Toxic here. But he goes Corviknight, so I'm locked in. Let me go into my Gyarados then, in that case. He'll U-turn out into who? Rotom. I don't know if he's gonna double, but we'll see. We could just Scald here, or even just get up Rocks. I'm gonna get up Rocks here though. As he goes Crawdont. Straight up Crawdont there. I'm tempted to let him knock off me. Just so that I can get my item off. Yeah. I'll bring this thing back in later though. Nice, nice. This thing definitely looks banded to me. But you can see the masterful Eevee spreads that I have. I want to get myself back to full health first. So he'll defog here, that's fine. Keeping Seismitoad means that he can't just freely Crab Hammer everything. I guess I'll just go into Mew. He'll U-turn out though. So I assume he goes into Crawdon here. No, he goes Seismitoad, okay. So, I mean, I can just burn this thing in that case. He Toxics me. I have a Cleric user, that's fine. I could double Wisp again. Actually, I'm gonna transform here. Hold up, I'm gonna transform. I become Corviknight, a poisoned Corviknight. Alright. Maybe I'll get the slower U-turn here. I get the faster U-turn. Okay. Let's go Clefable. Heal U-turn out here into... He actually doesn't have a lot for this thing. It's very, very passive, so I'm pretty sure... I feel like you just go into... probably the Rotom here, just to try to pressure. Yeah, he goes Rotom. I don't know if this has Nasty Plot or not, but let's find out what he has. Just Overheat. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we can just Wish up here. Should be able to Wish up here. He overheats. We could just go for the Moonblast here, predicting a switch. But he Thunderbolts. That still does a ton. Oh yeah, because I'm unaware. I forgot. I forgot about that one. Okay, so let me just protect to get... Oh, I'll just Wish up here, I guess. Should be fine. He Thunderbolts. He doesn't keep clicking Overheat. That's not very smart there. I always forget that if their stats are lowered, it's also still doing the same damage. So he keeps clicking Thunderbolt here, which makes me really want to go into Seismitoad now. Yeah, and we got it back. And we got it back. Beautiful. So, okay, what do we do here now? Here we can go for the Stealth Rocks as he brings in Conk. I'm gonna go Gengar anyways, I think, is the play. As he Drain Punches, perfect. And we Destiny Bond, get rid of Conk, which is one of the biggest threats if he decides to attack us here, which I think he will. Yep, and I think this Conk is gone. Goodbye. So, that thing is out of the way, which is fantastic. And then I think what we do here is we go into Clefable. Start Wishing up again. As he brings back in Rotom. This time I go into Snorlax this time because, well, we take every hit. Essentially, we sponge everything pretty well. And I can just Curse up here. I'm not sure what he'd go into. Crawdon comes in. Okay, so I guess he'd knock off here. I have to lose something, don't I? Because I think this is a win con. I need a couple curses. So if I sack, like the Mew for instance, I can Wish back something else with Clefable, or Wish myself back up. Could also go Crawdon, or sorry, could also go Gyarados here, but I think I'll take too much damage. So in that case, let's just sack the Mew, I guess, to the knockoff. It actually goes for close combat though, so that is nice. That is very, very nice. This gives me a double to Clefable now. Yep, beautiful. So I assume he's also Wish. That does a decent chunk, but we can heal ourselves up now. As he teleports, yep, it's the classic Wish set. I think Moonblast, Wish, Teleport, Protect. Crawdon comes in now. So now I don't know what I have. Now it's interesting. He might predict Seismitoad here. Then he could also Crab Hammer though. Ooh. I'm gonna Wish. Okay, he does Crab Hammer. I thought it was too obvious to go Seismitoad. But let's get some more health back. Let's get a little bit more. Okay. Now what do we do here? We will go to Snorlax here. Curse up. Actually, this time, yeah, we Curse up here. He'll teleport out. Goes into Crawdon. I think we Body Slam here. He knocks off this time. Okay, cool, 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 cool. This is good. Because I'm pretty sure, yep, we knock it out. Then we rest and we live any hit from everything else now. So that should be good game at this point in time. So we made some good calls here, I think. We saw his set too, so he doesn't really have much on it that can do anything to us. And we just get all the way back up. And that's a good game. Yeah, you can already see he forfeit here. Excellent, excellent. So doing really well so far. As expected though, I usually take a long time to test with these teams. Because I want to put out like an actual tested good team. Now, Yeah, I don't think I actually tested much though versus versus stall, but we'll see how this goes, I guess. I mean, they just kind of stall, isn't it? Because the only offensive mon is Zero Aura, but everything else, look at this: Pex, Quag, Clef, Vaporeon, Corviknight. Yeah, I already know. He leads with this thing, that's perfectly fine. Seismitoad is a fine switch in here, as he actually bulks up immediately. But he can't Oko me because Seismitoad, Chinese Seismitoad has Spadef investment. Not bad, not bad. I feel like, okay, here's what we do, right? We go Clefable here. Take the grass now with ease. And then Moonblast here, perhaps, I guess. Or actually double the Seismitoad. Yeah, I like the double. Get up rocks here, which would be nice. Oh, he has the Calm Mind Clefable. Okay, okay. Calm Minds again. I'm a trick here. Give him the Choice Band. Excellent. He's locked into this move. And then I can just go into Clefable, which is unaware. Let me take that really well. Special attack drop. That's okay, I guess. We can play around it. He's locked in the Moonblast at this point in time, which is great for us. I'm going to wish here. He's going to wish he never brought this thing in. That's for sure. Brings in Corviknight. Okay. I can, I wonder if Gengar takes a Brave Bird. Actually, no, I can wish up Seismitoad. What am I doing? Let's wish this thing back up. And then, we go ahead and get back rocks. So we get rocks up here. Now he's bulk up on this. Is he set up on everything? I have the perfect solution, by the way, for this thing. Check this out, right? Will-O-Wisp this. So we put this thing on a timer. Remember, we can also transform into it too once he's fully set up. But I think Corviknight's probably the bigger issue of this of these Pokemon. So actually, I'm gonna go Gengar here, and then I'm going to. Well, I have leftovers. He has leftovers. What do I do? I'm a Destiny Bond here. Let him play with Fate a little bit, and he gets his Corviknight knocked out. So we get rocks now, which is nice. He has no more immunity to ground type attacks. Brings in Vaporeon. We'll put this thing on a timer now. I don't know if this thing has Heal Bell, or probably might be this if he has it. But I also have Aromatherapy on my team. He has Ice Beam, so I don't think he would have Heal Bell then. So let's get rocks back up. Not a problem. We can actually bring in big Snorlax now. So Snorlax here will give us the opportunity to get some kind of setup going, I guess. We can take a close combat. This is leftovers. Or a Drain Punch, I guess. I gotta watch out for the Plasma Fists, actually. The, oh, we knocked it out anyways. Not bad. Yeah, I was gonna say I had to watch out for, I guess I should have watched out for Plasma Fist. Because if that hits us, it turns our normal type attacks into electric type attacks. And heals himself. But thankfully, he was not on our level. Most people using these kind of stall are not anyways. But yeah, now we can just go into Clefable. Wish up our Seismitoad, as he has Toxic on this thing. But I have Aromatherapies. I'm not that worried right now at this point. He has Toxic Scald. May or may not have Haze, but we'll find out. Oh, thank you for healing me. I mean, the wish was gonna do that anyways, but thank you for bringing me back to 100%. It's always fun using stall, or not using stall, but playing against stall with these kind of teams. And I guess using stall is fun too if you're me, because I bring a lot of really heat stall teams. They're interesting ones to use, like the Dugong, Chimecho, you name it. Yeah, and the way this thing can win is just by sitting here. Because he's gonna have to waste some moves now. So I guess he can switch back and forth between. I guess he's not doing it though. He can switch back and forth between Pex and Vapor and Clefable, but then Clefable's gonna be taking more damage then sooner or later. Let's see here. Actually, oh, you know what I'll do? Actually, you know what I'll do? We want this thing to get. We want it to get burned so that he will keep wasting recovers. Because this thing over some time we'll have to keep going for it, I guess, right? Maybe. Let's go ahead and aromatherapy now. I guess he could wish and stuff too. That did a decent chunk. Hold up, you're running Surf Vaporeon out here. I like it. But thankfully I can just heal myself back up. Yeah, Clefable, you're not doing anything. You're locked into it. I like how it just says Choice Band Tricked right when I mouse over it. Shoutouts to the banded Gengar. Yep, we can Moonblast here, get some chip. That looks full Spadef. Full Spadef Clefable. Let's revive our... Actually, let's bring Gyarados to the fold. Alright, let's bring this thing. Now we can have some fun with this. I'm gonna Earthquake first. Even though I just wanted to bring this thing in, think he's safe, you know? He thinks right now he's safe. And then, of course, we bring out the Power Whip. And Oko Quagsire, so that thing's gone now. And that's basically game. And it is. So, awesome. This team has not failed me. It's had many different variants, of course, over time. But it's good. There used to be an Arcanine. There used to be like every other Pokemon in this Seismitoad slot. Actually, also in this Mew slot. And then it became this beautiful team right here. Alright, this guy's actually running Incineroar. Incineroar seems a little bit annoying. He leaves Primarina. Let's give it a Choice Band. This thing could be Choice Specs, so I'd like to take away his item if I can. Oh, he lets me cripple the Corviknight. That is also fine too. We take his leftovers, that's great. In that case, what we can do here is go into Mew to take this hit. As he U-turns out. Okay, banded U-turn. It's alright, I guess. Brings in Dragapult. Snorlax is a pretty good answer to it, I think. As he U-turns out. Oh, he's just trapping me in the vortex right here, isn't he? He is just trapping me in the vortex. I'm gonna go Gengar, predicting the fighting attack. Oh, I just dodged that with ease. I don't think it would have knocked me out unless he's maybe Specs. Actually, Keldeo. Ooh, Keldeo's kind of a problem. I should have gotten Gyarados, but... Oh, Keldeo. Just want to see if I lived that. No, I don't. So thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take that from you. So that's one Pokemon that can't beat Snorlax anymore out of the way. Here, what we can do is go into Gyarados. As he brings in Primarina. Let's T-Wave this first. Oh, T-Wave the Dragapult? Why, thank you. I thank you. And then I can bring in Snorlax now. He might U-turn here, but I'll bring in Snorlax anyways. Yeah, he has Thunderbolt on that. You want to see a fire play? Peep this play. He goes Incineroar. Catches double. Doubles come so naturally to me. Like double switches and stuff. I'll T-Wave this thing too. Oh, not bad, not bad. Waterfall here. He knocks off my heavy duty boots, but he's not clicking rocks anyways, I think. Unless his Clefable has it, which it may or may not. That looks more Fizz Def to me, but that may be because I don't have a lot of attack. Excellent. Fire game. Let's continue on, of course. Not bad at all. Sometimes I get mixed up with that this Gyarados has AV or heavy duty boots. Just because it's a defensive Gyarados. So if I actually said it was AV before, I apologize. Alright, we got this guy, Shuckle. Oh, FRS guy. Okay, I faced him quite a few times before in the past. I've definitely faced him before. Let me tell you right now, he got mad like a few times when I played him. Alright, let's go ahead and show him what's good. I'm gonna lead Gengar here and start the timer. But he actually is bringing Stall versus me too, so we'll see how that goes for us, I guess. So he actually leads Ditto here. He knows my set. I'm going to trick him, I think. I'm going to trick him. And I guess I will trick the Snorlax. What set is he on that? Ah, okay. So we give him Choice Band. And then we could go into... probably... Clefable could work. I mean, I could save this thing for a Destiny Bond. Or I could just Destiny Bond now. I don't know what he has on it though. I'm gonna go Clefable here. As he goes Corviknight, I can go right for the... switch into Mew. Transform Mew actually might put in some work here. I don't see a lot of threats on his team. He's just scouting all my sets. He's just trying to copy my team right now. So this is going to be Unaware Clefable. Very interesting. Alright, cool. I go Gengar here. He teleports. And goes into Como-O. Como-O no. I mean, he can't stop me from defogging, I guess. Yep, goes Corviknight. Maybe I could burn this thing too. I guess I'll just see what his sets are too, in a sense. Okay, he gave me this. Let's see what he has. Snorlax. Okay, what are you gonna do? Body Slam. He's locked into it now, which is good. I'm actually gonna go Seismitoad here. Put this thing on a timer, but he goes into Corviknight. Like what can he even do? I'm just trying to see what he's trying to do. Like this might just end up being an entire PP stall war. Gonna Toxic this thing. As he Toxics me. I mean, we saw what his Clefable was. He does not have a Cleric on this team, which means that he will lose. He will lose this war. But I'm not gonna show it just yet. I'm gonna keep his hopes up just a little bit. Okay, just a tiny bit. That's a pressure one, I think. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. We'll play it out. U-turns out here, that's fine. Goes into Snorlax. I like it. So Body Slam Toxic. We don't know what his other moves are. I'm free to just go Clefable here, I think, as he Body Slams. Eat that up pretty well. Dang, all the stall men are coming out now. But he can copy my Aromatherapy, but then we get more damage on the Ditto, which is nice. So it won't last for long. I might as well just whip out my Aromatherapy too. Yeah, he goes Toxapex here. That's cool. I guess our switch would be, I believe, Mew. As he goes back to Clefable here. So actually we could Toxic this thing then. In that case. We could Toxic. I'm out here to win this game. Yeah, we're going Seismitoad here. He goes right for the Wish. That's fine. That's fine. Let me get my rocks up here. So essentially, he can't Aromatherapy if I don't go Clefable. So I'm not going to go Clefable. I guess, at least yet. I won't go into it. Let me go Gengar here, because he's been going for Body Slam every single time. Yep, he's locked into this now. Let's double back into Seismitoad. Perfect, perfect. And he's going to waste, I think, more wishes than we are. I would hope. But he goes back to Corv. Try to get the burn on this thing. Will be nice. Let me get that burn. There we go, there we go. Just what I like to see. Snorlax is back. I'm gonna go for the Scald here. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. And he tries to heat crash too. Not bad, not bad. Ah, let me hit you up with another Scald. Good sir. Actually, let me hit you up with an Earth Power. Spit F drop 2? I like it. I like that a lot. I need to Toxic this thing now. So he's gonna try to Wish and stuff. But to no avail, of course. He'll teleport out. Actually, I should be putting in the work with this Snorlax now, which I will do. Which I definitely will do. So his Como-O is the only thing stopping Snorlax on our side. His Snorlax is basically dead. I don't know what he's gonna Wish up here. He has a bunch of options though. He could Wish up the I mean the Corviknight, I guess, but like Corviknight's not doing anything to me. Once I get this thing going, if he lets me do it, it'll be great. This thing is burned too. Hold up. Yo, I'm beginning. Yo, good game. GG, he's already out. He is already out of here. Ah, not bad at all. And I think that's where we're going to end it off. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. It was a fun one for sure. And I definitely like the use of Choice Band Gengar. At first, like I didn't believe in Choice Band Gengar. I didn't think it would do all that much. But then like if you sort of run Choice Band Gengar as more of like a utility kind of set, it's actually kind of fire. Like it actually cripples so many teams. It'll like essentially cripple stall teams really well. Like his set there, like I mean I don't know if he had Curse or not, I don't remember, but it was like a toxic set that last game. It still wouldn't have done it wouldn't have beaten Snorlax anyways, but like just being able to cripple things with Choice Band, just random things, is nice. It weakens stuff by taking away choice specs. It's able to, I guess, lock things into a move and allow you Destiny Bond potentially. And the whole Destiny Bond Trick Room thing, we got off a bunch of Destiny Bonds too, so I was happy about that. But let me know, like I said, in the comments, how'd you guys get into competitive Pokemon? I'd like to know. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.